Hello, and welcome to whatever this is. I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm not even putting the graphic above my head anymore. Today's feature is Halloween Resurrection. It was made in the year 2000 and something. I forgot to read the tape. Halloween Resurrection features only one person, Busta Rhymes. I don't like to rewind my tapes, so when they're not rewound, I get punished at the end of the video by having to watch a blank or horrible tape that I really don't want to watch. The tape is not rewound, and it never will be. Let's watch the trailers. Just forget about the fact that I've already done this one before. What are you doing, you fucking idiot? The logo's not going to come up. Oh, great, there it is. Why do people keep making closets in kids' bedrooms? They're just places where monsters live. They even made a movie about it. And why do they keep making under the beds for people? That's where the boogeymen come from, is under the bed. I've seen little monsters. You think anybody wants to deal with the Maurice? Does anybody remember Empire Records? I think his name's Ethan Embry. Who the fuck is Robert Harmon? In 9 days, no one could possibly care. Why do they keep trusting the guy from the Batman Forever movie to do other things? Did anybody even watch that? Yeah, he's just like every other guy who looks like Josh Hartnett. Josh Hartnett was also in The Faculty, and he was fighting monsters in that. I would rather wash my mouth out with Dookie than watch this movie where Josh Hartnett pretends that he's not able to fuck anybody. The Rocket Man is a girl now. And it's insensitive because he's just pretending. Tom Hanks and Peter Scolari already did this. It's called Bosom Buddies. Those soap titties aren't even funny the second time I saw this trailer. Did anybody want to see Alright guy fight dragons? Oh, look. It's Clive Barker had nothing to do with this Hellraiser movie. And now, our feature presentation. They just played the song again, the one with the piano. There's a spider above me. I used to think that this was the worst movie Jamie Lee Curtis ever did, but it was only because I forgot about Prom Night. Oh, this is the part where they explain how come Michael Myers doesn't have his head chopped off. He had his head chopped off. And it was him. And now they're saying it wasn't him. It was another guy? Isn't he horribly burnt with scars on his face? He was blown up. How come sometimes Michael Myers is a roasted weenie and sometimes he's just some handsome guy? They gave her like 40 pills in a cup. She probably sees a lot of things that aren't there. Her fucking brother. But how can he be there? Because I saw another movie where Dr. Loomis shot him 6 times. So how can he be there? This enormous crazy man somehow escaped from his cell and nobody even noticed that he was gone until he ran up behind this guy like a fucking maniac. How can you think that Michael Myers is Harold? Harold is a very, 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 very chubby man and Michael Myers is super fit. That's not Harold, that's that son of a bitch, Michael Myers. Swinging light means run away, you stupid. Just use that mushy thing that's in between your hard skull. Sometimes when Michael Myers kills people, he also does their laundry. That man's covered in raspberry jelly and his friend's head disappeared. Now this dude's headbutting through doors? Will you just hurry up and kill your fucking sister? It's like the whole point of being sneaky is to not make noise. Now she's rigging Home Alone traps? It didn't take him that long. He's relentlessly pursued you. And now he's pretending that he got his larynx crushed? What are the chances that 2 guys got their larynx crushed? He stabbed her in the back, but it's stupid because they're already making other movies where she's not stabbed in the back. They unstabbed her in the back, and now she's in the movie, and she's not his sister anymore. Now this obese guy is got Michael Myers' knife. That's great. Maybe he won't do something horrible with it. I think the stunt performer playing Michael Myers in this movie, his name I think is Brad Laree, which is funny because it's kind of like my name, but not. This music sounds like somebody had a guitar and they died in a swamp. Lady, your friends deserve to die at the hands of a mass murderer that has the same name as Austin Powers. Oh, I'm so excited that we get to hear from early 2000s The Person. The greatest pitcher of all time, Henry Rowan Gardner, is in this movie. I hate this guy who's not Hyde from That 70s Show. I wish he was Hyde from That 70s Show. And then he could still get stabbed by this dude. Busta Rhymes loves kung fu movies, but they didn't want him to like Bruce Lee because they would have had to pay him money. This kid definitely remembers when Pulp Fiction was cool. The words that are coming out of your mouth would be impossible even for Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker to understand. Katie Sackhoff just wants to be internet famous. What kind of a fucking moron would want to do that? The dude who's a chef is right. Katie Sackhoff's antics are not funny. How are they even making money off of this? Oh no, he's killing the Rookie of the Year! Funky butt lovin'! And he just said he thinks it's going well? You just murdered Henry Hosenbladder. And then fake Jason Mewes just walked in dressed as Brian fucking Setzer. They're doing illegal drugs? Lady, I have no choice but to watch. And even in the context of the movie, if I had paid for this, what am I gonna do? Just turn off my live feed of Freddy's Who Gives a Fuck discovery of Michael Myers' fucking house? I paid $29.95 for that in 2 easy installments. It has to be something more significant than a sewer that we're just gonna walk down into. What if there's a chud down there? Or a chud 2 Bud the Chud down there? Why does Michael Myers' basement have hangy penis chains? Now we gotta watch these two assholes do it? Now these people are writing their screenplay in a coffee shop. I saw a nipple! 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 She's screaming because no one wants to have fuck sessions with dead bodies on top of them. That's common. That's where all the good fake plastic arms come from. Wipe the blood off your knife? Now there's 2 Myers guys? How did they find 2 masks that shitty looking? And he's yelling at the real Myers guy and telling him to fuck off. But you can't say the fuck off to Michael Myers because he'll stab you with his knife. It already has blood on it. Sometimes I hate the things that Busta Rhymes is saying so much that it comes full circle and then I love him. His name is Jim. I've been calling him Fake High. And you're Fake Donna. He has a tunnel inside of a fucking tunnel? That's too many tunnels. You have to let go of your knife whenever you're pushing somebody's torso onto a pokey gate thing, Michael. Yeah, fuck off, Decker! Now Busta Rhymes is revealing his huge plan, but it doesn't make any sense. Her head and her body are at 2 separate ends of a staircase. Like Mr. Fantastic when he's intoxicated. He's killing an art major! There go your 2 years at a community college. Michael Myers has a tinier hand than DJ Paul. I feel bad because I said a mean thing about DJ Paul, and he's nice, but he does have a tiny arm. I haven't seen a lot of bathrooms in this house. Where did Michael Myers and his messed up family take dumps at? Now Decker's helping this lady cheat against Michael Myers. Archie from Riverdale? Get your ass out of that house! And now Busta Rhymes just Hong Kong Phooeyed Michael Myers out of a window. He used his feet to punch him in the face. He just pulled an "I'm standing behind you and you didn't notice me." But how did you not notice him? He has a bright white mask and a giant shiny kitchen knife. She just saw her friend pinned to a door with a butcher knife and she gave a look like she was just bored. Sorry that Rudy's death bored you. It looks like she's about to find Josh in a corner waiting for the Blair Witch. Tyra Banks is in this movie and she's dead and this girl found her body and I'm not sure, but I think it's like 3 or 4 shits that I couldn't give about it. I'm not sure how this movie ends, but I really hope Busta Rhymes bursts in the door and yells "trick or treat, motherfucker," and then kills Michael Myers with electricity and fire. This garage was made out of gasoline. Hoo-ah! He said the thing! He said the thing I said he was gonna say. He said the trick or treat, motherfucker. Holy shit. Michael Myers just decimated Busta Rhymes. But he's okay. Oh, I think Busta Rhymes just shot Michael Myers in his fucking testicles. He did. And now he's getting electrocuted like Frankenstein or something. Whenever she was shouting her friends' names, she only said like the two people that were her friends, and she couldn't remember the other people's names, so she just said for all of them. But it's because she didn't know. She didn't know their names. This guy literally just tried to make a bunch of money off of Michael Myers, and then he's like, You shouldn't be trying to make money off of Michael Myers. But that's exactly what he did. She wants to see his fucking face? Yeah, and then she throws up on his dead body because he probably smells like some chicken fried, motherfucker. Now the movie's almost over, but we have to wait for the worst who cares moment of the movie, where Michael Myers winks at the camera for no reason. He doesn't even look that chicken fried. It's over. I didn't feel like randomly selecting a tape this time because I've been having a lot of trouble with blank tapes not having fucking anything on them. So I just went ahead and picked one out. This time we'll be watching Dino Riders. Fucking dinosaurs with laser beams on their heads. The Dino Riders song rocks harder than fucking any cartoon intro. Except maybe Dino Saucers. We're only 2 seconds in and there's already a T-Rex. He's using some kind of a robot heart to talk to these dinosaurs. But they said no, fuck you. Don't pretend like you didn't hear that. It was a loud dinosaur roar. Maybe you should try to find a different Diplodocus. You can't just shoot a T-Rex with laser beams? They're enslaving these dinosaurs.
I think Frank Welker is in this. Bring him to me, Inspector Gadget.
It's like the same voice every time. And so many of his minions are different creepy critters. Now you're imprisoning Dimetrodons? They have a magic Dracula brainwashing amulet. It's not a robo-heart. Yeah, we got a Dimetrodon, a pterodactyl, Archaeopteryx, and what have you. These aren't horses at your rodeo, Tex. You fucking dumbass! How do you not know what a Stegosaurus is? Next thing you're gonna tell me you don't know what a Triceratops is. It's a commercial for not Legos. They're Tyco Super Blocks. They work with Lego too. He said his spirit wasn't destroyed, and then this dude opened the door and looked around like he was about to say that also his spirit had been destroyed. I guess the plural for Pachycephalosaurus is Pachycephalosauri. I think Krulos is having sexy times with this T-Rex. This one guy's supposed to be a hammerhead shark. The first thing Lord Krulos is going to command you to do is going to be to not be a shithead. And you're going to have a really hard time not doing that. This guy's using the fact that they're stuck in dinosaur times to go to Boner City with this girl that he's riding on a dinosaur with. Yeesh, inappropriate. What if Krulos offers you drugs? You should trade that kid for the crystal that you need to get your ass back to your time. They're just trying to get a projector so they can watch a really old version of Charlie Chaplin falling down a bunch. It's those cars that also race up the wall and then back again. And now they're glowing in the dark? How many box tops and mail-offs do I have to send to get one of those? And now there's a freaking train? Even the train's going up the wall? If this train glows in the dark, then you can just take my 9 easy installments of $22.95. This albino wizard looks like Julian Sands from Warlock. And now a guy's a crocodile? And a starfish? And then that Triceratops sank into the fucking sand. Krulos' brother doesn't eat flies. His name is Ted Ferguson and he's a good man. He treats his wife decently and his kids have straight A's, you fucking bastard. I think now it's time to select next week's movie. Using my good friend here, Gumball Kruger. Get out of here, fucker. It's orange. So, looks like next week's feature will be Brain Scan. Well, tune in next time for whatever this is. And don't forget to like and subscribe because that's what I'm supposed to say.